Hey everybody, time for a channel update, year in review. This is January 1st. Happy New Year everybody. Hope you are a little hungover and lack of sleep as I am this morning, but I'm going to give you a pretty big update today. The year in review, I'm going to tell you what I said last year, what I ended up doing, and how it worked out. And also give you a little roadmap as to what's going on in 2016. So this is going to be heavy on details, a little bit of inside stuff. So I'll put down the sections in the description, so let's get started. Alright, so last year I really talked about two big themes. One of them was content, and the second thing was the business. So let's start with the content first. So I basically wanted to start to pare down the content to basically what was working for the channel, which was GPS tutorials and some outdoor stuff. And given what happened this year with home, with the wife, and the breast cancer this year and the treatment, was a pretty good decision because I just didn't have a lot of time to do it, and the time that I did have, I would prefer to focus on the stuff that worked. And how did that end up working for me? Last year in 2014, I had said that I had generated 1 million views in that year. 2015, there's still a couple days of analytics, but I am pretty much at 1.9 million, almost 2 million. So more or less doubled the views in 2015. And a lot of it has to do with focusing on the content. So that was a pretty good decision on my end, because back in the day I had all these different topics and I was just segmenting my audience. Now subscribers is a different story. Over the last 3 years I seem to average around 1,500 net subscribers, and it's not following the same growth as the views. And I think that really has to do with the fact of the nature of my channel now, which is more of the how-to tutorials. And if you think about it, if your dryer broke like it did this year at the house, what you do, you go on YouTube, is how do I fix a dryer, or whatever it is. You watch a couple videos, give it a thumbs up, you fix your dryer, and you really don't subscribe to the channel. And I think that's really what's happening with me right now. So not really going to worry about subscriber counts as long as the growth is still there. And I think that's about it right now. The downside of that is the amount of trolls and dislikes have also climbed as the views climb, but I guess it goes with the territory. So the other topic was the business, and last year I did a couple things to try to be a little bit more transparent as to what avoiding chores was. Actually, on the website, in the about page, I had what's called a transparency report, and something I think some YouTube channels should start doing here, especially when you're getting into hawking for free stuff and to populate your channel. But it's really a way to show the time, the expense, and all the partnerships that you do to create the content for the channel. And like I said a couple updates ago, the YouTube side of the business is just a piece right now, and this past year other pieces had opened up, and it's really making a more defined package. Before, avoiding chores was kind of loosey-goosey as to its business definition, but this year things really got nailed down, and we're going to do a lot of new things this year. So YouTube is still going to continue, things are not going to change, but it's just going to be one piece, and you're going to have the website, you got the social media, you have the iPhone app, you have the eBooks, and you're going to have some of the newer stuff that I'll be rolling out. So you better make sure you sign up to the social media channels or check the website once in a while, because that's where you're going to see that kind of stuff. But it's not all serious. The Friday night Hangouts, which resumes tonight, 8:30 Eastern. We're just going to have our little bit of fun with the panel. Got some feedback from the panelists, and we're going to make a little bit of tweaks, make it a little bit more maritime, more local, and continue with the podcast that way and see where it goes. The work and the time I put in to do the best of and edited, and the structure wasn't quite catching on, so we're just going to go back to what we were doing before, which seemed to work pretty good. And another thing is we're going to have some new merch ready to go on the website. I'll have some new hat styles to offer, and there's a couple new products that I kind of want to get my hands on. I'm just sourcing them out right now, so I'll let you know what those are, and get a chance to to get your hands on that. Personally, I'm probably going to focus a little bit more on the health thing. I didn't really spend a lot of me time this year looking after myself with all the stuff that happened at home there. So hopefully I can get back into doing some good habits, not indulging in the bad ones, and try to enjoy the outdoors and enjoy what brings on the avoiding chores side of the business. And like I said last year, if things grow in a way and you just want to say to yourself, wonder where this road gonna go. I'm just gonna ride it out and see what happens. And this is what I'm doing. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching, commenting over the year. For those who are long-term commenters and followers, I thank you very much for that. Those who buy the swag, those who watch the Hangouts, all that fun stuff. I really do appreciate it. But it's getting cold. I need to get back to the car and I need another coffee. Talk to you guys next time.